So over on my main channel, I do a series called Hangouts, where I hang out with other YouTubers and just general crypto friends and talk about projects that we're into. Yesterday, I hung out with Scott the Investor. We talked about Drip, Piston Race, and we talked about Ooze. So I wanted to go ahead and separate out the Ooze portion of that so I could post it to the Slime Beast channel for everyone to see. So enjoy our discussion and hanging out talking about Ooze. So are you ready to have your mind blown?
Yeah, let's check it out. Switch over.
So it's exactly what I said. There was an update to MetaMask, and MetaMask now has dark mode.
Oh, wow. Okay.
On Google Chrome. That was as soon as I signed in, it was like, update, here's the new stuff. And it was like dark mode. I was like, hey, sweet. Everybody likes dark mode.
Love it.
So man, Ooze, right? So very similar to what we just talked about over on Piston. So many similar mechanics. It's an 8x on what you've deposited instead of a 5x.
Nice.
And the coolest thing about Ooze to me, 1% daily ROI, very similar to Drip. One of the cooler things to me is this is all based on an NFT. Okay. And so this is my Slime Bees NFT. Spoiler alert, you're about to see some large team building stuff here. I haven't actually shared my team building stuff from Ooze yet, but spoiler alert, there's interesting stuff. So anyway, so you put your deposit and mint this NFT. So people are like, oh, but how much does the NFT cost? No, there's no cost on the NFT. You just make your deposit and it mints the NFT with that deposit. Yeah. One really cool thing about this is you can then transfer that NFT between wallets. There is a transfer fee and things like that to do that, but you can move it around between different wallets. You can sell your NFT. You know, I mean, how cool would that be in something like Drip?
Selling a rental property, basically.
It is. It's exactly that. And so that's one of the things I'm going to do with Ooze is I'm going to build up a small team, small for me team of about 10, maybe 20 people under this NFT, and then I'm going to flip that NFT and sell it so that some whale type that doesn't want to mess with buying an NFT can take the NFT with a team that I've built, add their own. It doesn't matter what the deposit is, right? I'll put in 100 Ooze or whatever, and they can put in their own deposit once they get the NFT. What they're buying from me is the team. Right. Yeah. And then being part of the larger Slime Bees team too. I'll talk about that in a minute. So yeah, so your deposits in an NFT. So I can see my total deposits here, 896. I've got 76 directs and 196 total right now in Ooze. So there's your team building stuff. And so really cool. But when we go into the sewer, this is like the faucet page of Drip, right? So you've got Order of Slime, which is where you can team build, and there's some other things there. The auto Ooze side, this is the biopunks, and I wish I had a biopunk to pull up and show. This is where they can do their auto compounding. And the way auto compounding works in Ooze is actually you choose. Let's see if it lets me. No, it doesn't let me choose it until I do that. If you go to a biopunk, it lets you choose from certain schedules, right? So like there's one that is just hydrate only until you hit the max and then switch to claim only. And so they've got all of these different strategies built in. There's like an every other day alternating. There's one where it's Monday through Friday, it compounds and then it claims over the weekend. On there, there's just all these different strategies for auto compounding, which is really cool. And then you can't talk about Ooze without talking about this UI. It is amazing, right? This is your downline viewer, so I can come in here and go straight and. Oh, they fixed that. Nice. And so I can come in there and go look at the details for anybody on my team, just right there from that really cool downline viewer in here in the monastery. Super cool though. But you can add to your deposits there. You top up, which is your compound button. I'm going to do this so we can hear this. Everything has sounds to it too, right? So listen to this when I top up. I've already done this once. So listen, It's so cool, man. I mean, like the entire site is a video game. You know, you go to the manhole is their internal on-site DEX. You know, it's all USDC, Ooze, Phantom Network on there. Listen, and here, and we'll kind of wrap this one up here too, because I've got other videos about Ooze that people can check out too. But the most bullish thing for Ooze for me at this stage, because I mean, we're talking, I mean, literally, we just crossed 3 days old, right? On launch here, and the swamp. This is the most bullish thing on Ooze. So over in the sewer for your NFT, you have XP. You can increase your stats of your NFT and go from that 8x on your deposit up to a 12x, 1% daily up to 2% daily, and then a tax break from 25% up to 75% by spending XP points, right? And so you can gain XP points in multiple ways. Number one is positive actions to the system. Compounding, airdropping, signing up team members, that all rewards you with XP points that you can then spend to upgrade your NFT. Super cool by itself, right? But secondary method for earning XP is over in the swamp. You can actually buy and deposit slime, buy and stake slime. Slime is the Ooze USDC liquidity pair, right? And so it's an LP token, and you're buying and staking it in one motion. And then when you unstake and sell, it gives you back USDC. So you're not having to go out and figure out how to put together a liquidity pair and all that. No taxes on the Ooze side of that. There are taxes when you do create and deposit. There are slime taxes too, but it's all right there. And it's the LP token, okay, which is cool. And you can earn XP with that. Even better than earning XP, though, I don't know what Piston is, but in Drip, it's BREAP, right? You've got to hold the BREAP token. Is there something like that in Piston to earn?
There is. It's the same token, but it goes into a different bucket. You've got to buy to access your first tier. They tie it to a dollar value, so it's $100 to access your first tier. It's always that amount, no matter what's happening with the price, and then you can access additional tiers after that. But which is cool.
That's interesting. Yeah. So with Ooze, the way that works, and what is the biggest bullish thing, you buy and stake LP tokens for reward levels, right? I mean, how amazing is that? Because you're creating a price floor as you do this, and along with that, so, I've got all of my slime put in for levels, because I like to have about 6 levels. 6 to 8 levels is where I like to live on Drip. I have 3 separate team wallets on Drip, probably getting ready to start a 4th soon. And I like to have 6 levels of downlines on there, because it's a good solid amount. And I can say with several thousand people on a team wallet, most of those people for me so far are contained in 5 levels. I don't know what you see on yours, but for me, with my larger wallets, with like I said, several thousand team members, 5 levels covers it. And so I think 6, 7 levels is plenty in probably any DeFi system. I really do. There's no reason to attain for that bottom level, because it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And you'll probably, in most cases, reach a max payout before it'll ever, get that far down the line. So I agree.
Absolutely. And so when you're buying and staking your slime to get your reward levels, you're also earning more slime as you go along the way, because at the heart of this, slime and the swamp is very similar to the Drip reservoir. And so it would be like Drip requiring you to deposit to the reservoir and then making that part of your team building rewards levels. So cool,
Super cool. Yeah, it does create a price floor.
It does, and helps bump up the project. And this is probably the most bullish mechanic to me in the entire Ooze platform, is that you're requiring people to participate in the LP token to do anything they want to do on the system, to gain additional benefit from the system. That's a better way to say that. So
that's super cool. I love the Ninja Turtles UI kind of theme angle. I mean, it's just it's cool. I like it a lot.
It is such a neat system and neat project. And guys, from my standpoint here, here's a little preview. Do we have it on there yet? No. Little preview of something coming down here. This looks like we're going to get a billboard at some point, which will be pretty cool.
Cool.
I hadn't seen that yet, but no, guys, my Ooze team is the Slime Bees, and we're doing some really cool stuff. I've told several people that Slime Bees is going to be my legacy in crypto, creating this massive organization. And it's not about me creating a team. It's about creating an organization and helping other people build their teams within that organization. And so right now we've got an open Telegram group that links down below. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be switching over to a private Telegram group as soon as I build out some tools to help us manage that. And then once we get in there, anybody on anybody's downline within the Slime Bees organization, I don't care if you are 15 levels down from me, you're still a Slime Bee. You're still welcome in our Telegram, and you're still welcome to avail yourself of the tools that we're going to build and the help we're going to give for team building, right? I mean, take this video today, Scott. You know, I'm putting your drip ID down below, your Piston ID. The only reason I'm not putting your Ooze ID down below is because you're not in Ooze yet.
Put your Ooze. I'll join your team if I'm
there. You go. No, but that's one of the things that I'm going to be doing in the Slime Bees is once I get past a few initial goals, I'm going to start putting random Slime Bees members IDs on content that I put out, because on some level, I really just want to build the organization more than anything else on here. We're going to allow everybody that's part of the Slime Bees will be allowed to write Medium articles and publish those to our Medium publication. And again, that goes infinitely down. You could be 15 levels down and still have the ability to submit your own articles to our Medium publication. We're also going to do a YouTube channel. And so if somebody is not really big on being a YouTuber, but wants to put out a few YouTube videos or has an idea to show something, a function on the system and wants to put that out, then we'll have our Slime Bees YouTube channel where we give just a few specific assets that we want used in those videos, and then allow our team members to post and put their referral links on that. And so that's really my vision for Ooze and for the Slime Bees in general, is to create this organization of team builders where everyone is supporting everybody. It's not going to be like a who can get the most directs contest, but we're not into that. It's literally everyone helping and supporting everybody, because ultimately what we really want to see is a long-term sustainable project, right? And it takes putting together strong and helpful teams and partnering together, right? You know, I'm close with several other of the large buddies, large gurus in Ooze, and we talk. I go over, I help out and answer questions in their Telegram groups. One of them's in the UK, and so he sleeps. I don't know why. But he sleeps, questions come up in his Telegram. I'll go answer questions in his Telegram while he's sleeping. And that's what it takes to have a good, strong, successful project, is everybody coming together, because even though we have our own separate teams, it's one large team under the project. And that's what we're here to do, is to support these DeFi projects and put people into them and help people along the way, showing them the things that we're interested in and that we like. So
100%. I think that's why Drip has done so well. Drip's been around for 14, 15 months now. And I think it's a testament just to the strong community. Everyone wants to help each other, answer a lot of questions, a lot of great videos out there and great content. So you got to have that network for DeFi to make it far enough to be a long-term sustainable project,
Absolutely. Love it. Well, Scott, man, thanks a ton for taking time to come on. I know this was kind of a short notice deal, but a lot of fun that we got to do it. Guys, Scott's YouTube link is going to be down below too. We're just going to link Scott up down there and go get to know him a little better.
Awesome. Thank you, JC. Appreciate it, my man.
Awesome. Have a great night. It was great to talk.
Sounds good. See you
later.